Hi friends, welcome to the coding challenge by Asim. And this challenge, relates to a doubly linked list. So let me explain you this in the code. So what do we have is we have a linked list which is in sorted order, and as soon as you insert any element, it is supposed to go in the same order, like the order should get maintained. So this is working fine here in the code, but when you try to add a code which is like not in the sequence but it's like smaller, as watch the previous video for more details which can explain you about this code. So the challenge is to fix that issue, and the issue is if you have an element which is like less than the starting element of the array, then we see that this element is getting repeated. So what could be the reason and how to fix it? So we coded this method in last video, like to solve the last challenge, and it was working there. But the fix for this I see is we are looping here. So what we are trying from the first element, which is the head, we are trying to loop and compare if any element is greater than whatever is the given element, and then we are inserting that in between. So everything works fine. But the reason for this getting repeated is since the new atom is getting I'm sorry, not atom, the node is getting added in each iteration. So as soon as we find our first solution, we have to return it. Now, if you do this, you would see that the repetition is solved, but still we don't see our unit like the number one. And why is that so? So the essential reason is we have updated. If probably we print it backwards, it might show up. So let's try that. If we do ll dot print backwards, and it is perfect. So our code works perfect. It's also getting printed. But why is it missing? Here. So the reason is the first element is still pointing to 3, and we need to remove the first element and point it to our new element, like the head should be replaced. So once we do that, this would work fine from here also, like printing forwards. So to do that, first we need to see if, and we need to do it before the return statement to swap the uh, reference, or change the head or first element. So if our first element dot data is greater than e, and you can cast it to integer for comparison. If this case is true, what does this mean? Everything is good, but first element is supposed to be greater. So the new node is supposed to be your first node. So you need to assign the first node as your new node. Once you do that, then your head is shifted, right? And then I think we should be all set. Let's do a dry run. Here one comes and then one is getting compared, and then first goes here. Now new nodes second thing would be taken care by. So I think it should be good. Let's run. And cool. Now if you print forward, so this is our initial list, and then we were able to fix this in sorted order, backward and forward, both ways. Bingo, we did it. So thanks guys for working out for the coding challenge. And coding challenge makes you a better coder, so keep solving the code challenge puzzle, read the code, try to fix it. All these small challenges and small adventures makes you strong, and believe me, it's fun. Thanks. Take care. Bye bye. Follow my YouTube channel, and for any other queries, just feel free to reach out to me on my website, which is premaseem.me, premaseem.me. And if you like this video, just like it, share it, and subscribe, so you'll get more such challenges. And in my GitHub, I have checked in all this code so that you can reference it from there too. And the name of the repository is algo and data structures, which should be in my GitHub account, which is premaseem.me. So if you go to premaseem.me, you can find this repository, and then you will find the coding challenges folder here, which has all these problems. So this is a medium kind of problem. You would find the file over here.